there can be big roles for tight ends in this offense, both in the run game and the passing game. How do you feel like you're kind of adjusting to it, enjoying it, and opportunities might come your way?
Yeah, for me, it's really, being a rookie is just, soaking up all the knowledge I can from, the guys around me, the older guys, and I really, appreciate them and, the coaches that, just every day just trying to build a little bit more, trying to get myself comfortable, get myself acclimated, and, just really do whatever they ask me to do, whether it's in the run game, the pass game, just trying to be a, all-around tight end for them.
Did you choose the number that you're wearing?
No, I walked in and they said, here you go. So yeah, I think kind of as a rookie, you don't really get that choice. So just kind of give just the opportunity to be here is all I ever ask. So.
Do you have to kind of balance knowing that you're an undrafted player and like I don't want to press too hard, but I also have to make an impression? Is there kind of a fine balance between that?
Sure. I mean, I think at the end of the day, you're here for a reason. That's to help the team win and make the team and do everything you can to help. So. Every day you're, showing up and everything you do is being evaluated. So, end of the day, you can't have any bad days. You got to, be consistent, and every day you just got to, keep working.
Is that your approach to first dates?
Is that my first what?
Approach to first dates? That's too hard. We want to make it.
Is there an area of your game that you've been, focusing on the most throughout this kind of 3-week process?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's things you can, improve on throughout your entire game, but specifically trying to better myself in the run game, familiarize myself in the run offense and the schemes. So for me, that's my big thing I'm trying to work on the most right now. And then obviously, cleaning up routes, getting in the playbook, being fully responsive to every play and not having to rely on anything. So just doing again, everything I can to maximize my potential and my abilities to help this team.
You feel like you maybe have been coming on a little bit these last couple of weeks after you came back from what was?
Yeah. No, I feel great. Yeah, that's the big thing was I kind of had a tough week. Kind of got I got sick and got a little banged up and missed the the preseason week 1 and feel great now and feel very comfortable.
So you might get the exact same question you got a few minutes ago, but the last preseason game, what's sort of your mentality going into it as a guy that's vowed to get on this roster?
Yeah, just really, being who I am. Not trying to be someone I'm not. Going out there and any opportunity I get, going out there, giving everything I got, best effort. Making plays when I get the opportunity to, and again, just doing what I can to help this team.
If I could ask Brett's question about the movie, since we're rolling.
There you go.
Did you see it? Do people do you ever get tired of those kind of silly references?
Well, I don't get them that often. I mean, I might have only gotten a handful, so I appreciate you guys, digging back into the oldies there. But yeah, I love it. So no, I haven't seen that movie probably since I was real young. So I need to refresh it. But we have, like I was telling him, in my basement, we have a little theater room back home, and my dad's got a bunch of old movies just framed up, and that's one of them. So no, I definitely need to refresh my memory on it, but. Haven't seen it probably since I was 6 or 8.
So it's like the movie poster, like the poster.
The poster,
outside the theater for the movie.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about your athletic background? Like, did you play other sports growing up besides football?
I did. Yeah. So I have a unique background. Actually, entering college, I was playing baseball. So always growing up through high school, I was a 2-sport athlete, baseball, football, but being a left-handed pitcher. Being long and being able to throw 90 miles an hour as a sophomore kind of really blew up in that. Didn't really grow into my body until really senior year. So football, I didn't really do anything crazy until my senior year. But yeah, so kind of quick background on that. Sophomore year blew up in baseball and, just being young, 14, 15-year-old kid, just thinking, oh man, all these guys are offering me and to play baseball, like getting all this, hype, all this build around my name, thinking, oh, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do. So I actually committed to Arkansas my sophomore year of high school to play baseball. And so kind of rode that out, got into my senior year in football, killed it. I mean, I had, 13, 14 touchdowns.
What position?
Tight end. Well, really receiver. We were kind of, spread offense, never really put my hand down. And then won state. But again, I was committed for baseball, and at the time I didn't even know if I was going to go to college. Everyone was talking about, oh, you're going to get drafted in baseball. And turns out, ended up going to Arkansas. Stayed with my commitment, thinking that's what I wanted to do. Being this big time, lefty throwing 95 miles an hour. thinking, this is, everyone's telling me to do it in my, kind of community, thinking this is what I want to be, So I get to Arkansas, and then at that time kind of realized, is this really me? Is this really what I want? Growing up, my dad played football at K-State. My mom played basketball, so I always had a great support system. Never would steer me one way or the other. Just said, do what you want, and we'll support you. And so I kind of got away. I kind of realized, my heart wasn't really in baseball. I missed football. Want to get back to it. So redshirted at Arkansas. Went to a junior college. At the time, still playing baseball, thinking, I'll give it one more go, see if, maybe it's...
I'm sorry, junior college. Which one?
Jefferson College. It was in St. Louis, Missouri.
He pitched in junior college.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, totally same.
Yeah, and so when I'm there, I'll never forget, my first time, throwing, I didn't do too well. Like, I could throw, 96, but I just couldn't control it very well. And I remember telling myself, like, I'm going back to play football. Like, this is not my hard at. Like, do, all this hard work and not seeing the results. I'm just football. So that's when I decided I'm coming back to football. Reached out to my high school coach. He reached out to all the schools interested in me in high school. And everyone's like, remember him, I haven't played in a year or two. So my thing is I'm just looking for an opportunity somewhere. And then SMU in Dallas was the first school to offer, and then kind of snowballed. Ended up at Florida. Had a really good situation there, 3 years left with my eligibility before COVID was a thing. So went there, first year there, relearned football. Had a lot of senior tight ends ahead of me to, help me get back into it. And then next year was me and Kyle Pitts. He was kind of getting obviously all the catches. I was, getting in the run game. So then that's when I decided, I had one more year before COVID. I could stay there and kind of be in his shadow, or I could, do what I wanted to get to my end goal, which was the NFL. So that's when I decided to grad transfer to Pittsburgh. And, first year there was hurt. And then last year, which was, my kind of coming out season, won the ACC championship, had a really good year as a team and myself, and put me in a position to be here today.
Do you get enough credit for how high your quarterback was drafted?
Listen, that guy is an unbelievable player, unbelievable leader, one of my best friends. So, no, with or without me, he's going to do his thing. But obviously, I'd take credit for what I can do too. But no, he's a stud. He's a great guy, great person, great player. So
I was going to ask you if you've been following up with. He's been killing it.
Oh, he has been. Yeah, I was texting him, before my first game, and his first game, and it was just like, hey, you're going to go do what you always do. Like, everyone, you see all the guys on social media, like, oh, he's not going to be anything. First drive goes out there, I think he's 100% touchdown. It's like, that's just him. That's always what he's been. People doubt him, and shows up day in, day out. So.
I know you didn't get invited to the combine. Did that kind of, slight, if you will, kind of help drive you to, make it?
Oh, for sure. End of the day, playing this game, that's kind of one of those steps you want to take to get to where you want to be. And for me to miss that, and not have that opportunity, not get that invite, didn't sit well, added fuel to the fire. And I just told myself, listen, at the end of the day, my pro day is going to be a big deal because got Kenny Pickett there. So, I knew every team was going to be there. And this is my time to, reopen everyone's eyes, because I feel like, people start forgetting about me because, I didn't get that invite and didn't get a Senior Bowl invite. So, end of the day, I just knew I had to show up and, do what I always have done, just be a, athletic big guy and, turn heads, and I feel like I did that.
Okay. Did you say you did get drafted or didn't in baseball?
I did. So at junior college, I guess I forgot that part, but junior college, finished that season, but everyone knew I was going back to play football. My junior college team actually went to the JUCO World Series, and then ended up getting drafted by the San Francisco Giants in the 34th round. But, they tried to get me to do kind of a two-way deal, football, baseball. It would have just been too much, so I just declined that and went to Florida.
Okay. But you have to get someone else in here? Yeah. I can talk to you on the side. I just have a couple.
Okay.
follow-ups.
You guys get it. You want to talk to him, bro?
Yeah.
Thanks for all the
Yeah,
insight.
absolutely, yes.